Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, people game. All right, man. Later on today, I got a lot of videos to do. I got to talk about, I got to talk about certain things that's just going on with the political party and basically how, once again, the Democrats are trying to use black women and how black women are openly and willingly, coming abroad and jumping on the train to devalue not only the black man, but just the black man's opinion, period. And I'm not going for that. And I'm about to tell you why I am 100% behind Ice Cube. And at the end of the day, it's just this thing that's going on. And it just need to be said. And I want my sisters that listen to what I have to say. I'm not talking about all of y'all, but I'm talking about what's going on in the media and what they're doing. And I just want to warn y'all. But some of the stuff that I'm going to say has to be said. It has to be said. And if I don't say it, then I'm part of the problem. I can't worry about backlash. I can't worry about people being upset, but some of the stuff that I'm gonna have to say on these videos that's coming up later on need to be said. But let me talk about this thing with Ice Cube, how, basically the Democrats are using black women to attack Ice Cube over this Kamala Harris thing. Ice Cube had every right to blow off Kamala Harris because Kamala Harris blew off a lot of her cases pertaining to black men being unfairly incarcerated and railroaded in the jail system. How Kamala Harris blew off several reports of police brutality, and she refused to do anything about it. Now, Kamala Harris, I put up Kamala Harris history. I did videos about her history, and they're trying to just completely ignore what Kamala Harris did as a prosecutor and, attorney general. And black women are trying to race shame, gender shame, and try to pretty much bully black men into supporting Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. But I just want to tell you heifers, because I'm not going to call y'all the B word. That's not going to work on me. You don't like what I have to say, you can say I'm ignorant. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't give 2 fucks and a half what you think about me. But you not going to silence me. The same way I ain't going to let the white man silence me. I'm not going to let no black man, gender, sexist, reverse female misogynistic mentality, come on my channel and try to disrupt what I'm trying to say. I am pro-black man, pro-black woman. I'm not anti-black woman. I am not anti-black man. I am pro-black people. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'll fight for my black women. I'll fight for my black men every day. But let me talk about what they trying to do to Ice Cube. Once again, they're trying to bully him just like they did Snoop Dogg earlier with the Kobe Bryant thing. So let me get this straight. It's okay for black women to have an opinion about anything, but black men can't. Now, in case you guys don't know, Ice Cube has been taking a lot of criticism because, well, Kamala Harris, the master ponderer and panderer, who didn't become black till last year. Now, all of a sudden, she's talking about she want to discuss issues in the black community. Kamala Harris, when she was an attorney, she could have did all this stuff. She had the power to make change, and she chose not to because she was worried about backlash from you-know-who. So, once again, Ice Cube basically blew her off. Now, let me tell you what the Democrats are doing. Like I said, once again, they using these black female and these black male dummies to once again try to bully us and shame us into supporting Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. So they're basically trying to race shame us, reverse race shame us, like how white people try to shame us into not helping each other. So now what I'm calling it a reverse race shame, you know, in supporting Kamala Harris, who never really identified as a black woman. Basically, these are white people and black women trying to identify her, give her her identity. Okay? This is just real. This is just real talk. Okay? This is just real talk, and people don't want to hear these facts. But that's what's going on. You know, as long as you a black man and say anything good about Kamala Harris, oh, they support you. But if you critique Kamala Harris in any type of way, they're trying to portray you as a hater, as being misogynistic, and all that type of shit. So now I can't have an opinion. So I can't critique a woman now. Sounds pretty sexist to me. Sounds misogynistic from women. So let me get this straight. A woman can say whatever she want to say about anybody, and it's all good. But if a black man says anything, then it's a problem. But then again, a black man ain't never been able to have a voice, because they don't want a black man to have an opinion about anything. Once again, this is white people trying to choose our leaders, telling us who to support. But like I said, at the end of the day, black women are assisting a lot of these white people. They're helping. They're working alongside of them. And like I said before, nobody's going to bully me into voting. If I don't like a candidate, I'm not voting. And you can say that our ancestors died. Look, first of all, our ancestors died for more than the right to vote. They died for the right to be black and live in peace. So you can save that shit. So don't come on here with that shit. You can save that. Because if you come on here talking our ancestors, get out of here. Our black forefathers and mothers fought for us just to be able to survive, period. And it wasn't just voting. And I hate when people use that. So once again, you can save that. But this is what's going on. Black women are assisting the white man in trying to take us down and destroy us and take away a black man's voice, where they're trying to make them our leaders and spokespersons. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm sorry if people is offended, if some black women gonna be offended, but this need to be said. It has to be said. And black men, I gotta say this to the brothers, man. Don't let nobody take away your voice. Don't be afraid to speak out against Kamala Harris. Don't let no black woman, or anybody. Like I say, I'm so tired of white people trying to use us. And I'm so tired of black people taking the bait. If we don't like Kamala Harris, we don't have to like Kamala Harris. If you a black woman or a black man that don't support Kamala Harris, that's your damn right. You don't have to support Kamala Harris, and you don't have to vote if you don't want to vote. I'm not voting because I don't like neither candidate, because both candidates have a history of systematic racism in one form or another. And for these, it's so funny. Let me give you an example. Like I said, I basically put up Joe Biden's history. So let me get this straight. People hollering about Donald Trump's racist history, but they want to ignore Joe Biden's. Okay. Who just as racist as Donald Trump? So let me get this straight. Joe Biden can change, but Donald Trump can't. And I'm not supporting Donald Trump neither by any stretch of the imagination. So Donald Trump is racist, Joe Biden isn't. Because I'm looking at the track record, and I'm looking at some stuff, because behind the scenes, whether you like it or not, Donald Trump has made some moves that favored black people. Now, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So let's set the record straight for real. Just because a white person does something for a black person does not mean that he's not a white supremacist or a racist. Because keep in mind, with Caucasian people, it's always a motive behind the motive. I don't believe that white people do anything for black people on the strength because they care, because it's the right thing to do. It's always something behind it. Yeah, I said it. And I know some people going to be like, you know, some white people that's going to listen to this. Hey, why are you saying that? Because it's true. At the end of the day, nobody really likes black people, but they'll use black people. If a white man can turn a black woman against a black man, or they can turn a black man against a black woman, they'll do it. And that's just fact. But let me get to Ice Cube. Like I said, Kamala Harris invited Ice Cube to a sort of Zoom meeting, and Ice Cube declined. And he should have. But you got some of these black women on here attacking him, and I listened to that segment with Ice Cube on that show called Queens. Once again, it's like 5-on-1. But they did not. And then you got some of these dumb black writers that are females. And yes, I'm calling them dumb. And not because they're a woman or black. They just being dumb and ignorant. Basically saying, yeah, Ice Cube got checked. Ice Cube didn't get checked. You got 5 against 1. That's more like gang jumping somebody. If it had been a 1-on-1, it would have been better. It was more like an interrogation, you know. Now, I could really go in on them because most of them are reality show rejects and whatnot, or singers whose careers didn't take off. And that's all, you know, like I said, I could be real disrespectful, but I'm gonna be okay. And as far as Lisa Ray go, Lisa Ray better be cool, and she need to be cool. She need to remember, nobody wouldn't have heard of her if it wasn't for Ice Cube, who cast her in the Players Club. For real. So for the people that's trying to, you know, devalue Ice Cube's opinion, because I saw this article by this lady, and I was trying to find a way to contact her because I was going to invite her to come on my outlet so I basically can ether her ass. And the article, you know, the headline to the article was very disrespectful towards Ice Cube. But see, it's like I said, everybody is allowed to disrespect the black man. Everybody is allowed to attack the black man. You know, for real. Because it is a plot and a conspiracy to take down and devalue the black man as a whole, and devalue his opinion, to make it look like we have nothing to say, where basically they want our women to be leaders. And to be honest with you, some black women holler this thing about they want an alpha male, but is that really true? The white man is giving black women a lot of power, and I don't think black women want to give up some of that power that has been rewarded to them by the white man for basically assisting them in taking us down. Now, I'm not saying this is all black women, because there are some black women that's out there fighting for us, and I thank them. Just like I'm out here fighting for us. I'm not fighting for just black men. I'm fighting for black women. I'm fighting for black girls. I'm fighting for black boys. And once again, Ice Cube had every right to blow off Kamala Harris. Now, all of a sudden, you talk, and I'm going to tell you what's really going on. They're doing damage control. They're doing damage control because Ice Cube said that Joe Biden's administration blew him off and said, well, wait till the election. Okay, so now Kamala Harris want to talk? And basically, once again, they sent Joe Biden's white ass, or his administration sent Kamala Harris to do his dirty work on behalf of trying to represent black women, in which Kamala Harris don't give a damn about black women. Keep in mind, look who she married to. And that's something that people have brought up. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing it up. You want to portray this and parade this woman around as being one of us, but look who she married to. I got to tell the truth. Once again, this is the honest to God truth. And I know a lot of people ain't going to want to hear this, but ask me, do I give a fuck about people getting mad? A lot of black women really only supported Barack Obama because of Michelle. Michelle Obama played a very, 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 very pivotal role in him getting elected. What was one of the things when Barack Obama was first running for president? Oh, look at him. He has a black wife. I almost willing to guarantee you if Barack Obama was married to a white woman, he probably wouldn't have got elected president. But that was some of the things that played a pivotal role when he was campaigning. Always having Michelle with him, talking about the ultimate black love story. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm keeping it 100. But you notice how people ain't brought up who Kamala Harris is married to. Now, if a black man was to say, hey, I don't trust Kamala Harris because she's married to a white man, but she call herself, oh, what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do? That'll be the first thing. That got a lot to do with. Okay. The picture got to fit the frame. And that's something else that people have been silent on, who Kamala Harris is married to. And once again, black women are protecting Kamala Harris and her husband. So when you attack black men for having issues with Kamala Harris and her history as a DA and a attorney general, you protecting her and her white husband and the white administration that she once worked for. So like I said, once again, I stand with Ice Cube 100%. I stand with Ice Cube. Ice Cube don't owe Kamala Harris an apology. Because like I said, the same way Kamala Harris got blew off, that's like I said, that's how she was blowing off all those cases of police brutality, police corruption, you know, innocent men in jail. Like I said, keep in mind, this lady was willing to let an innocent man on death row die. And nobody wants to bring that up. So these black women that's trying to bully black men into supporting Kamala Harris, I say this with the utmost disrespect. Fuck y'all. Jamel Hill, Carrie Champion, anybody else that's trying to shame black men into supporting Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. If Kamala Harris was a white man, this is just real talk, and had the history that she had, they would be saying she was a racist. If Kamala Harris probably was a black man, I guarantee you it wouldn't be that much support. I guarantee you black women wouldn't be rallying behind him, whoever he would be, if he had the history that Kamala Harris had. Because once again, there is a lack of respect, and there is a conditioning that's been taught among some black women to have towards black men. But it has to be said. It's just fact. I'm sorry that some people can't handle the truth. So like I said, I have no problem with Ice Cube blowing off Kamala Harris. Because like I said, she blew off black men and black women, you know, pretty much for years. Like I said, she was against police wearing body cams. Like I said, she sat up there, even though Jamal True Love forgave her, she let that man sit up in jail for 5 years. And she had the power to free him. And she knew that he was innocent, but she ignored it. But he forgave her. So that's on him. But tell me where I'm lying. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.